Well, it looks like Jake Paul versus Canelo Alvarez is no longer happening on May 3rd because there was rumors that the fight would happen on May 3rd in America, but it's no longer happening. The fight has been officially cancelled by Turkish Al-Shib. People don't know who that is. It's the guy who like runs the Saudi events. So that's his name, Turkish Al-Shib, if I pronounced that right. But yeah, but Jake Paul versus Canelo Alvarez is no longer happening. Yes, that fight was actually gonna happen. That fight was actually like I didn't think this. Honestly, I did not think the fight was gonna happen because I thought it was just all talk from Jake. I thought he was actually like just joking around. I didn't think he's actually gonna fight Canelo Alvarez. I didn't think he would actually do it because Canelo Alvarez is like one of the best boxers of this generation, and I didn't think Jake Paul. I thought it was just all talk to like get the haters like mad, but no, he actually wanted to fight Canelo Alvarez, and the fight was actually going to happen, but it got cancelled. But the date was set for May 3rd this year, but it got cancelled, and the announcement was gonna happen on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, so the Tuesday the 11th of February. This Tuesday, the announcement was going to be Jake Paul versus Canelo Alvarez, I think on Netflix. Yeah, Netflix or something like that. But yeah, but the fight is no longer happening. It's officially cancelled. Like it's no longer happening. But yeah, honestly, I didn't want to see it personally because I feel like I fuck with Jake. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna feel ashamed to admit it, but I actually fuck with Jake. I actually like Jake a lot. I don't like him like I like him as a boxer. I respect him. I actually do respect him. And I feel like if he was to go and fight Canelo Alvarez and get killed by Canelo Alvarez in like one round, which let's be honest, you could be the biggest Jake Paul fan ever, he would get absolutely flatlined by Canelo Alvarez if he fought him, whether it's now or 5 years from now. Yeah, he would get absolutely destroyed by Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez. Can't say his name. He would. That's why I don't want to see it because I feel like if he was to get killed by Canelo Alvarez in one round, which let's be honest is going to happen, he's going to become a meme in it because everyone hates him. Especially after that Mike Tyson fight. He's definitely one of the most hated guys in boxing. And if he was to go back Canelo Alvarez, everyone will be on Canelo Alvarez's side, wishing for him to get knocked out cold in front of millions of people. If he was to go back Canelo Alvarez, everyone will be on Canelo's side, wishing that Jake Paul gets knocked out cold. Like everyone, everyone hates Jake Paul because of the Mike Tyson fight, and they want to see Jake Paul get KO'd. And whoever he fights next, they want to see him, like that guy, knock him out, like absolutely destroy him in his next fight. And Canelo is the best guy to do it because he's one of the best boxers of this generation, and he's definitely bound and guaranteed to beat Jake Paul because he's literally a world champion boxer with 30 plus years of experience. I don't even know how many, but it's a fucking long time compared to Jake Paul, who hasn't even been boxing for a decade. He started in 2018, it's 2025 now, so only 7 years. That's nothing compared to Canelo Alvarez, who's been boxing his whole entire life since he was about 5 or 6 or something like that. Whereas Jake Paul's only been boxing since he was 21, and he's 28 now, so 7 years compared to like 30, 40 years, nothing. Is 4 years? It's not even 40. What am I saying? 4 years. He's not even 4 years old. But yeah. But I'd say about like 20 something years, like 25 years of boxing experience compared to 7 years of boxing experience, which isn't even like a full decade. Jake Paul's been boxing for 7 years isn't even a full decade. He's still got like 3 years until he's officially like been boxing for a decade because he started in 2018. It's 2025, so in like 3 years, 2018 will be 10 years ago, which will mean a full decade's passed since then. But it's not been a full decade since he started boxing. Compared to Canelo, who's been boxing for decades, like proper decades, since he was about 9 or something, like 6, like around that age of, which is where like most boxers, or the majority of boxers who are world champion level now, started boxing at a very very young age, like 3, 4, 5, 6 years old. Those are the youngest ages, but that's the reality of it. That's what a majority of world champions started boxing at. That's the age that majority of world champions, like in this generation, started boxing at. They started boxing at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old when they were like little babies, little like toddlers and stuff like that. I'm stumbling my words, but I can't control. But yeah, but I'm rambling for way too long. I'm gonna end it here. The Jake Paul versus Canelo Alvarez fight is cancelled. So yeah, I want to get that out. The Jake Paul versus Canelo Alvarez fight is cancelled. Repeat myself, but yeah. But I'm gonna end it here. Quick video, but bye.